Hello, my name is Mati. Today we'll discuss about Indus Valley Scripts, lesson number 1. I've already posted many of these lessons in my Facebook page. You can go there and check for more details. Right? For example, this is my personal page. If you want to know more about me, you can check here. This is the Indus Valley Scripts page. You will see that Indus Valley Script is nothing but Tamil. Actually, it is Sangam Tamil. Many of these lessons are already posted here. In this video lecture, I'll try to explain some of these lessons. For example, lesson 1 is posted as a picture page here. Right? So I'll try to explain these lessons in more detail. So let's look at the first sign. This is written or drawn this way. You'll see that you have to read the seal from left to right. Let's assume that the language is Tamil, and we'll try to see if it makes sense. Now, if you assume that the language is Tamil, the first sign says number 3. Number 3 in Tamil is mu or mon. It so happens that the second one is the symbol for I. Right? I, or in Tamil it is kan. These are called logosyllabic writing. Okay. That is, for example, kan is represented by two circles. Naturally, it looks like I. The last one has a phonetic or sound value on. Right? Many of the Tamil names will end as on. For example, you'll say Kannan, Krishnan, Raman. Whereas in other Indian languages, we'll just say Kanna, Rama, Krishna, etc. So many of the Tamil names will end as on, and you will find that this particular last sign appears quite frequently in many of the seals, because many of the Tamil names end as on. So if we try to read this from left to right, let's say first one is mu, second one is kan, the last one is on, and of course if you read it continuously, it is muk, kan, nan. Right? Mukkanan means three-eyed god Shiva. Okay, which is also same as Orion constellation, which has got 3 stars in the head of the Orion constellation, or Delta. I think it is Lambda Orionis. Right? Many of the seals we find in Indus Valley are related to astronomy, and of course they have been used for other purposes also. Many of them give Sangam poet names also. We will come to those later. So the first seal is very easy to read. Yeah, number 3, which is mu or moon in Tamil. Second one is a representation for I in logosyllabic writing. Third one, it's not clear what this symbol is. Maybe it is male symbol or anda or ana, etc. Okay, but it's easy to see that the phonetic value for the last symbol is on, and if we try to read it, naturally it reads mu kan an, Mukkannan or Shiva. Sorry, I meant you have to read the seal from right to left. Okay, from right side to left side. Okay, now let's look at the second seal here. Right, this is seal number 339. Actually, it's part of seal number 339. Right? the second example is drawn like this. Again, as I said, you have to read the seal from right to left. If you look at the first one, it obviously is a man with bow, or in Tamil is called ambal. It is a man with bow, ambal. The second one is a man with quiver or arrow basket. In Tamil is called Vanan. The person who carries arrow basket is called Vanan. The third one is the most frequent symbol, which has phonetic or sound value on. So if you try to read from right to left, obviously it is Ambal, Vana, and so naturally it is Ambala Vanan, right? So Ambala Vanan means, actually it's a name for God Shiva also. It could also mean the first person in King's Court. Ambala means King's Court. The main or first person is usually called Ambala Vanan, right? So reading from right to left, the first one is Ambal, second one is and with quiver or Vanan. So the whole thing from right to left is Ambala Vanan. Actually, this is seal number 339. It's drawn like this with a slight difference, right? The first one is the symbol for tree or moon. Okay, so it actually reads Mun Ambala Vad. Okay, it doesn't make much difference. Mun Ambala Vanan means the main or first person in Ambala. So Mun Ambala Vanan is the main person in the King's Court, or it could also mean God Shiva. The second sign is also very easy to read. Now let's look at the third sign. Third sign is posted here, right? So third example is drawn like this. Okay, I have not drawn it very accurately. If you want to see the actual symbol, you can check the standard books like John Mosher's book or Raska Parpala's book on Indus Valley Scripts, etc. They would have drawn it more accurately. Or you check my lessons in Facebook page, right? The first symbol or logosyllabic way of drawing the meaning for the first one is nothing but prawn or shellfish. In Tamil, prawn or shellfish is called ira. The second one is, of course, subiquitous or frequent seal on. So if we read from right to left, it means Iran, right? So Iran means God. Okay, actually this probably later become Irevan, etc., but earlier it was known as Iran. This Iran god appears in many places. For example, this is same as rock god in Egypt. In Persia also, Iran, etc., names like Iran appears. Actually, this is the feather god often. You'll see that in Egypt or Persia, later day Persia, you'll find feather symbol like this. Okay, feather in Tamil is irakkai. Okay, so naturally all this means Irevan means Irai means rakkai or feather. Right? So this is probably the rock god. Okay, so third symbol is also very easy to read. Reading from right to left, the first symbol is ira or prawn. Second one is on Iran. Very easy to read. Iran, right? Alright, so this Iran god probably became Iran later. It probably names like Raman etc. also came from this word Iran. Okay. Actually, we'll see that even names like Ravanan appears in Indus Valley Scripts. We'll see that shortly. So now let's move on to seal number or example number 4. Okay, this is example number 4 here. Right. So let's see what it is. So example 4 will draw like this. Right. So as I said, you have to read from right to left. This symbol, you can easily see a monkey. Right. It has got a tail, head, 4 legs. Right. So this is monkey. Right. And monkey in Tamil is Kurangu or Kura, and this of course is okay. So naturally this reads Kuravan. Kuravan is a popular name. It means leader, king, god, etc. Kuravan, right? Kurai on or Kuravan. So it's a very easy to read Kuravan. This is the 4th example. So you can easily see that all these seals can be easily read as Tamil. Okay. Of course, we'll look at many more examples. You can read hundreds of them very easily with this model. So it's a logosyllabic way of writing. Some of these signs can be easily guessed, and once you assume that the language is Tamil, and if you guess this symbols or signs, they fit very well as Tamil. All right. Now let's look at the 4th scene here. Okay. So this is number 4 is Kuraban. Okay. 5th one. 5th one is drawn like this. There is a man. This on symbol is drawn on the top of the man. Right. Then here the symbol we just saw, which is monkey or Kura. Right. This symbol also appears very often. Okay. A man carrying water bucket or whatever. This is called, such a person is called Kavidi. Okay. Kavidi is a leader. Actually, these are astronomers. We'll see that Kavidi or Kati, etc. are astronomers. It can also be written as Kati. As I said, many of the seals are related to astronomy. Okay. And if we try to read it from left to right, you can see that first one is monkey or in Tamil Kura. This on symbol, let's try to put it here. Then we have Kati. And if we try to read this, obviously it reads Kurang Gati. Alright. Kurangati means the person who keeps a monkey or monkey show man. Right. Actually, it may not be nothing to do with Kurangati. This might actually mean Kurai Katuvan, which is an astronomical term. Kurai means shortage. Okay. Later we will see that there will be a difference between lunar year and solar year. In astronomically, there will be about 11-day difference. And this Kurai Katuvan will try to find out how many days are falling short of solar year when you consider lunar year. Okay. So Kurai means shortage of days. Okay. We'll come to those details later. Okay. Right now, the seal could be either read as Kurangati, or I think it's more likely Kurai Katuvan, or it also mean Kurai Kavidi. Okay, Kurai Kavidi. Like Kavidi means astronomer or a leader. Okay, so that is the seal number 5. Now let's see some homework problems. You have seen enough seals. Now you should be able to guess some of the homework examples I given here, right? Let's see that. So let's look at some of the homework problem. This example, let's see this, very easy to read. Now let's see what this could mean, right? Obviously this is number 5 in Tamil. Number 5 is nothing but I. You know that this is the standard symbol for on. So obviously this is IN. IN means leader or a respected person. So it's very easy. You can actually see that it reads as IN. This appears as a part mark. You can check Marshall's book for this side where it appears. So it's actually a part mark. I don't think it's a seal, it's a part mark. Okay. Let's see another example from homework. Right, this one appears like this. Okay. Now actually this is nothing but one symbol with the legs missing. Okay, it's probably a shorthand way of writing one, or by mistake they may not have drawn the legs for this particular second symbol. So if you try to read this seal from right to left, you can see that first one means shellfish or prawn. So you know very well that this is second one is man carrying a quiver or vanan, and the other one is vanan. So naturally you can see that it is Ravanan or Ravanan. So names like Ravanan also appear in the seal. So probably Iran probably becomes Raman, and you also have Ravanan. Okay, so these are homework problems I mentioned. These are the solutions to that. You can very easily see that the language is nothing but Tamil. Now let's look at some more examples. Right. So let's see this particular one. Again, I may not have drawn it very accurately. Right. The first one is 7. In Tamil it is A or A. The second one is a sluice in a dam, okay, or kalai. Okay, this is a tap, what do you call sluice, water outlet, water sluice outlet in a dam. Okay, so it's kalai. This of course is on. So if you read this left from right, it is A Kalai 1. A Kalai 1 is a popular name in Tamil. A Kalai 1. A Kalai 1 is a popular Tamil name. So this also nicely translates as Tamil. Okay. Actually, groundwork for this kind of logosyllabic was actually done by a brilliant archaeologist by name Fair Service. My work basically carries his works forward. He has guessed many of these signs correctly. For example, this on symbol he has guessed correctly. This Kalai symbol also has guessed correctly, etc. But he didn't realize that it is actually Tamil. Okay. So you can easily see that the languages. You can easily see that the language is just nothing but Tamil. Let's look at some more example. Right. Okay. Alright, so let me correct this. Okay. So this one, the fifth example, is just nothing but a man, Kavidi, with a on symbol on top of him. Sorry. There's another symbol like this. Then you have this symbol we have seen earlier. Right? So it is, first one is ira or prawn ira. So the second one actually is a coal, hook or co. Like by trial and error, I kind of figured out what these symbols mean. So this one, the last one, is as on symbol plus kavidi. So kavidi. And so if we try to read this, it reads as Irago Vidian. Okay, or probably this name become Ilangovadiyan later. Alright, probably the original name was Irago Vidian. Right, so it sounds very much like Ilangovadiyan, which probably it became as Ilangovadiyan later. So you can see that in lesson 1, it's very easy to see that it's all just Tamil. Okay, once you identify what these symbols mean, you can easily see that it is just Tamil. Okay, some of them you can easily guess. For example, this is a very simple. Okay, IN, it should be obvious. Once the language, if you figure out that the language must be Tamil, you can see I on IN. IN means a respected person or a leader. This one is also very simple. Iravanan. Of course, this Kalai symbol, it takes a while to figure out what that symbol means. It so happens that it's Kalai. In fact, Fast Service has guessed it correctly also. Okay. This one, Irago Vidyan. Now let's see the previous one. This should be obvious. Kuravan. Okay. In fact, you can read very long names also. We'll come to that later. First, let's look at basic signs. Okay. This one probably means Kurangati or Kurai Katuvan or Kurai Kavidian. Kurai Kavidian. Okay. This one we saw, it's nothing but Ra God or Iran, Raman, which probably became Raman, and it also became as Irevan probably later. The second one we saw is very easy. Ambal Vanan, Ambalavanan. Alright, so by now it should be very clear that the language is just nothing but Tamil.